What is going on, Sports Wars? We're here. We're a little late. We're live. I might pass out and die at some point during this stream because I feel like dog shit, but we're still going to be here. We were not going to miss a Sunday stream just because I got a little fucking cold. John Matrix, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, guys. How about you?
I feel like shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking, though.
You may want to get that COVID test, man.
Now, it's not COVID. I got like a bunch of like sinus congestion, everything. It's not COVID.
I think it's COVID.
Well, I don't think so because I'm pretty sure COVID, I wouldn't even notice it. I'm pretty sure. So I think it's just a cold or something like that. Jeremy, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Ready to talk about ridiculous athletes claiming they deserve more money, even though they're actually losing money for their leagues. And the fact that the media just continues to ignore it. I mean, dude, the sports media is so broken at this point. I was watching a clip earlier of ESPN posted this dunk from Shaq back in the day. And someone in the comments posted the Sports Center, like when they covered that entire game. I think it was Kenny Mayne. And it's such a different attitude back then, man. Like, it was rough. It was tough. It was like, men were being men. And now you just look at the sports media and how watered down sports are compared to what it was back in the day. It's depressing, man. It really is.
Yeah, for sure. And like you talk about that, and when I was making the stream for today, I want to talk about Deshaun Watson. The fact that the mainstream media, you got fucking nearly 24 women at this moment, more, I think, like over 24 women are like either have filed or are planning on filing complaints against Deshaun Watson for assault, for some kind of sexual misconduct. The media fucking silent. You go on to ESPN. Let's look at what are the top stories right now. Maybe these are all the things they have to worry about rather than that. Ngannou dethrones Miocic. Okay, for sure. I like that being a top highlight. That makes sense. These are the stories that ESPN has decided are their top headlines. Agent. Ex-Spur LaMarcus Aldridge will join Star-Laden Nets. No one gives a fuck about LaMarcus Aldridge. The dude has been washed up for a few years now. That's your second. Lakers frontrunners to land Drummond. Carlisle wowed by Zion. He's Shaq with point guard skills. Rivers, Lakers Clips, still teams to beat in the West. Horford to remain inactive for rebuilding Thunder. Literally, a washed-up dude is not playing. That's the story. NC State Falls becomes first top seed to bow out. Women's college basketball. More women's college basketball. Baylor's Mulkey. I'm not going to outcoach Gino.
Women's college basketball getting precedent over what's going on with Deshaun Watson. Fuck the media, dude. Holy hell. Yeah. And again, to be fair, no one is saying like in a perfect world, this is Deshaun Watson stuff should not be front page news. You let it work itself out. The problem is that when it goes against their narrative, it would be front. When Greg Popovich randomly makes a comment about Donald Trump, it becomes the fucking top story for the next 2 weeks. First takes leading off every show talking about Greg Popovich and the athletes are standing against Donald Trump. Like, it's just such bullshit. Fuck these people, man. Good Lord.
And then when they do speak out about it, it's like Molly, like Jeremy made that video about Molly, who basically said, well, since we have these accusations, he shouldn't be allowed to play, which is completely fucking stupid. That is the opposite side of stupidity. No, we should definitely be talking about it. It should definitely be talked because not only is it about Deshaun Watson, but it also is this dude who is the third highest paid quarterback in the league right now, who wants to be traded from his team, is now facing all of this shit. It has actual implications that they should be talking about, but they're not, because instead they're talking about women's college basketball for some reason. No wonder ESPN's failing.
Yep. And I believe the YouTube is also trying to protect them because, man, they're demonetizing every single Deshaun Watson video.
Yeah, mine got, or not mine didn't, but Ryan's did get demonetized.
Yep.
So
I got one that has not. I think we put up 3. And 2 of them got demonetized. The last 2.
I think we put up 2. Mine didn't get
yours is fine because Jeremy didn't say like sexual assault.
Yeah, I said. Yeah, I just said. What did I say?
Me neither. Me neither. I was like being very discreet, and it still demonetized the video.
That's interesting. So anything against women? Maybe violence against women? I don't know. Pete Gorman put it best. Deshaun got his jerky jerked at a massage parlor. Yes, that's basically what we're talking about. Basically what we're talking about here. But it's a lot of fucking women coming forward. But you know, speaking about how they're talking about the NCAA tournament, the women's college basketball tournament instead of everything else. John, you pointed something out that I had heard as well. How did the female NCAA championship go a few years ago? How much money did they make?
Not so good. They didn't make any money. 2018, 2019 was the last full NCAA tournament. The men net income, $865 million. The women lost $2.8 million. The viewership for the men, total attendance, I should say, by fans, 690,000 for the men. The women, 275,000. But yet, these woke athletes want equal pay. Megan Rapinoe, you want equal pay, but you don't do anything to really generate revenue for your sport.
Not only are they not, I mean, again, you're talking like the men generating almost $1 billion. Is that right? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, that's why it was such a massive deal for them to cancel it last year.
Yeah. But here's the worst thing, man. This year, the women's NCAA tournament is actually costing more than the men. I think it's 16 million to 14 million. And
why is that?
I don't know.
Probably because they're weight rooms.
Yeah, they had to go back in and fix the weight rooms, but still.
It's a joke, man. And this is the world we live in where the media tries to push this narrative that there's some kind of, crime against humanity that's being done. When at the end of the day, it just comes down to if you generate the revenue, you get rewarded. This is why female models get paid more than men models by a significant amount of money. Oh, God, this video.
Yep.
That is why things like this happen. All right, Sedona Prince, you dumb fucking idiot.
I got something to show y'all. So for the NCAA March Madness, the biggest tournament in college basketball for women, this is our weight room. Let me show y'all the men's weight room. Now, when pictures of our weight room got released versus the men's, the NCAA came out with a statement saying that it wasn't money, it was space that was a problem. Let me show y'all something else. Here's our practice court, right? And then here's that weight room. And then here's all this extra space. If you aren't upset about this problem, then you're a part of it.
No one's a part of anything. You're lucky. You are lucky you are playing this tournament. It is costing the NCAA money to let you play. It is not generating them money. You are a drain on fucking society. You are a drain on women's sports is a drain on society. The WNBA does not make money. The WNBA loses money. The WNBA is subsidized by the NBA as a virtue signal. That is effectively what it is.
Yeah,
there is no reason these women should be getting paid anything because they don't generate any revenue. They're getting paid far more than they're fucking worth.
Think of this, man. When the Atlanta Dream sold a few weeks ago, it was the NBA Board of Governors that had to approve the sale, not the WNBA. The NBA had to approve that sale because they have a vested interest in the WNBA.
Well,
it's such a ridiculous situation, and it's not going to get better because, again, it is bigger than sports. It truly is bigger than sports. And I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole, but it's like the reason that they were so adamant about a leadership change in Washington was because now, people like Megan Rapinoe, or what's her name? Rapinoe? Is that a name?
I think that's the way you pronounce it.
I say
Yeah.
Rapinoe. I've heard other
Like,
people say Rapinoe,
yeah,
but I think it's
give
Rapinoe.
her a platform at the White House to spew this nonsense. You know what I mean? like it's just it is ridiculous. But this is where we are. Go ahead, Ryan.
Well, I was gonna say it's ironic because I just checked the super chats. The first super chat today was from Wheezy Bird for $5. I wonder if that viral college girl who complained about the weight room inequality saw the women's sports lost the NCAA millions of dollars. Exactly true. That is exactly the case. And shout out Wheezy Bird. Thank you for the super chat. For $25, Black and White Entertainment. Mercy is for the weak. Sweep the leg, gentlemen, from Rhodes. Shout out Rhodes. Fuck. I'm going to die.
Ryan's dying.
Thank you, Black and White Entertainment. Again, if you're not subbed to John and Rhodes over there at Black and White Sports, Black and White Entertainment, then what the fuck are you doing with your lives? Hit that subscribe button. The Greg for $5. Please tell Jeremy UCLA is coming for that ass. Go Bruins. Fire Chip Kelly.
That's college basketball, right?
Yeah, they're playing Alabama today.
Mhm.
I think today,
I don't follow college basketball that much. But yeah, and I know Chip Kelly, man, what a fall from grace. Holy shit.
Mhm.
So but Bama's ranked higher. Bama's ranked pretty good, right?
They're a 2 seed, yeah.
Yeah,
they're a 2
so,
seed. UCLA is an 11 seed, 11 or 12. Yeah, I think they're 11 seed this year.
Bring it on.
I was hoping Oral Roberts would win just so we'd have more to talk about, because people are really upset that that people were celebrating Oral Roberts, a 15 seed that was making a run, damn near won yesterday against Arkansas. The reason that people hated Oral Roberts is because they have school rules. They're like a Christian university, and they have school rules that specifically don't allow certain forms of sexual intercourse. And so people got really frustrated that anyone was celebrating them. They deserve to be maligned and canceled instead of celebrated for being a 15 seed and, beating these much more talented teams. Because that's all people can see anymore. They're not paying attention to the sport. They're just paying attention to all this other.
Because they're programmed. They're programmed by the media. They have no idea how to think for themselves, and that is the problem.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Because these far left loonies don't believe in freedom of religion.
Yep. Alex McCarthy says, "Stay alive, Ryan. You have 50 more live streams today."
I know. It's gonna be rough. Bibby Hayda for Canadian $7. What are your thoughts on the garbage NBA and LeBron apologists crying like a bunch of losers on Twitter as all the superstars join KD? It's ironic. It's ironic because that's what's happening. Like, you literally got Aldridge going to the Nets, and you got Andre Drummond looking to join the Lakers because, again, LeBron can't do it with the guys he's got, so he's got to load up. He's got to get more. So I want to say washed up Andre Drummond, but he's definitely not the guy he used to be. But it definitely looks like he's going to be another big-time talent for LeBron James to play with, because that's what always happens.
Well, the Lakers just better be happy if they don't drop to the 8th seed by the time LeBron gets back.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I mean, LeBron, it's so weird because he's actually losing his status in my eyes in terms of his legacy. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to believe that someone can at this point in their career, as long as he's been around and all the great things he's done, it's hard to believe he's actually losing. Because so you shouldn't lose any legacy points once you've hit that point. But the way he carries himself, what he's done to the league, and then the victim mentality that he carries around consistently, he has. And again, I've never been a fan of LeBron. I've always hated him, but I've always respected his talent because he does have incredible talent, all-time great talent. But the last, I would say, 5 years, this guy has really hurt his legacy far more than I thought was possible because of what he's done to the league and everything like that. And he just continues to hurt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wouldn't say it's sad, but I'm loving it. Fuck LeBron James. So Alex McCarthy for two pizzas and Mountain Dew will make you feel better. I'm on that. I had pizza yesterday. The pizza helped me out a little bit. But yeah, I'm still feeling rough. Thank you, Alex. Eco, what for two? What do you think of the 40? Who do you think the 49ers are drafting with the third pick? Now, that was a big trade that went down between the Dolphins and the 49ers. So, yeah, now the 49ers do have that third overall pick. Go ahead.
I don't know what the Dolphins are going to do. Like, I'm so confused with the Dolphins right now as well.
They still got the 6, and they got a bunch more picks.
Well, I'm just talking about from the standpoint of Tua and the rumors, of course, because it was rumored that they were going to go after Deshaun Watson. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm very fascinated by this. I think this will be a very interesting NFL draft for sure. Who are the 49ers eyeballing? I don't know. What's going on with Jimmy G? What have we heard about him? Did he are they keeping him or what?
They're moving forward as if they're still going to like have him, but I don't know. I mean, you move up to number 3. That's a pretty good spot to potentially get someone like Justin Fields. So I don't know. Anything's in the works at this point, but I don't think they're going to continue on with Jimmy as that future unless they're really forced to.
Well, I mean, it's clear that, everybody kind of thought that the Dolphins were going to get him. I'm sorry, the Patriots were going to get him, because Belichick wanted back. It doesn't seem like that's going to be the move. And again, I don't think Jimmy G's that great. I think Jimmy G is completely overrated. Completely overrated.
But so Schefter reported the other day, like he had a source from the 49ers to say, hey, Jimmy is our guy. He's here to stay. But that wasn't like an official thing, right? That was just like a random dude, an unnamed source. It's not like that's the GM and the coach doing the whole thing. Oh, Jimmy's our guy. You guys all know, publicly. Mm-hmm. Like they said that privately. But I don't know. You move up to number 3. I mean, who you going to target, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to look. I mean, because we need to know what other moves they're going to make first, because it's hard to determine what exactly their play is here. I think we're going to see a lot. I think we're going to see a lot of moving and shaking this year with the draft and trades and everything like that. So, and I'm still curious what Belichick's going to go all in from all different directions this year. We've already seen him go crazy in free agency like he's never gone before. Interesting how suddenly he has to actually be a GM now, a real GM, instead of have the luxury of Brady and his pay cuts. Kind of like I've been saying that for a long time. Yeah,
but we still don't know. I mean, people are kind of all, wow, the Patriots are doing this, they're getting this guy. But Belichick, the GM, is not very good. Not very good at all, man.
I mean, I don't necessarily think Belichick, the coach, is like the great. Like, when did he become the greatest coach of all time?
When got
Brady,
number 12.
when Brady became his quarterback? Because, I mean, prior to that, he never did anything.
I saw it when he was with the Browns. I could see it in his eyes.
Yeah, but back then, the Browns were not the joke that they had become. The Browns actually.
I've made that point. Yeah, I've made that point several times. People always say like, "Oh, he took the Browns to the playoffs." It's like, yeah, go back and look at the Browns back then. The Browns were not the team you hear about today. The Browns were actually respectable at that point in time. They were a decent franchise that were constantly competing.
Yeah.
So
all you got to look at this, man. The Baltimore Ravens were the Cleveland Browns. They were.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's the real Cleveland Browns, actually. Same ownership group.
Yeah. I mean, if you take Brady out of the equation, Belichick has done nothing as a head coach. Nothing. And people go, oh, well, he won 11 games. Is that the standard for the greatest coach of all time? To win 11 games in a season with a stacked team with Randy fucking Moss?
And the schedule was weak.
Yeah. So, I mean, ultimately, just, I think Belichick has just benefited from having Brady for 20 years. And that's not to say Brady didn't benefit as well, because there's clearly benefits that Brady got. There's no doubt about that, because the New England Patriots did have a really, well-run organization. I'm not disputing that, but ultimately we're going to see what type of moves he makes.
The Patriots before Brady.
Yeah. I mean, they had Drew Bledsoe, a Pro Bowl quarterback, and they couldn't do anything.
I don't know. As far as like taking it back to what are the 49ers going to do, I'd be shocked if they don't take a quarterback there. I'd be shocked making those moves, trading 2 first-round picks, in 2022 and 2023 to move up. I'd be shocked if they didn't pick a quarterback. Now, that doesn't mean he'll play this year, but I think this might be the last year for Jimmy G for sure, even if he does stay. They're just going to fucking replace his ass. Where was I? Mikey Gusser for 2. Hey, Ryan, we're wearing the same shirt. Nice, Mikey. You got good taste. Eli Saul for 5. As a baseball fan, I can't believe the MLBPA is doing more woke garbage. Analytics and wokeness are going to kill baseball and the other sports. Yeah, for sure. When it comes to wokeness, as far as analytics go, baseball is being fairly straightforward about wanting to make sure the game remains exciting. So in the minors this year, I don't think they're going to allow the shift. They're going to experiment around and not allow the shift and see what that does, if that changes numbers. Because for a lot of people, the shift effectively kills a lot of left-handed players, a lot of left-handed bats. So they're trying to do things to make sure that it does still stay entertaining, that people can't use those analytics too much to the point where the game is fucking terrible. But
I can't speak on that. I don't follow baseball that much. So bring steroids back.
Jeremy was just going to say bring steroids back because the home runs, not realizing that more home runs are being hit right now than in the 90s when he's thinking.
You know what? I'll give you a more realistic one, okay? Put Barry fucking Bonds in the Hall of Fame, okay? And then I'll come back. Fuck you, baseball.
Barry Bonds doesn't matter at all to you. Literally, if they could put Barry Bonds in the Hall today, you wouldn't fucking watch baseball.
No, man. Seriously, the whole Barry Bonds thing really does. That's really what pissed me off. The way that they ran Barry Bonds out of Major League Baseball. They disrespected the fuck out of him. They benefited from him. They rode that fucking hype. They celebrated him in the moment when it was everything. And then when it became an opportunity for them to push him out and disrespect him, fuck baseball. That seriously turned me off, how Barry Bonds basically just got pushed out the door and didn't even get a proper send-off. Like, I don't give a fuck. Everybody was cheating back then. Bonds was just the fucking best. He just was. This dude was getting intentionally walked with the bases loaded. All right. His hand-eye coordination was insane. His batting average was off the charts. There were times in seasons where he hardly ever even struck out. He was insane. And the way baseball treated him really pissed me off. So
think of this, man. Mike Mussina is in the Hall of Fame and Roger Clemens is not. I've said it before. Mike Mussina, good player, not even close to being a Hall of Fame player. And they put him in.
Well, when it comes to players who have been held out, I want Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. First, because all that dude was fucking bet on baseball. That doesn't fucking mean shit about your play.
And he wasn't even a player when he was betting on the game.
Yeah.
Pete
Rose definitely. And yes, and I agree. Ken Griffey Jr. didn't cheat to our knowledge, and I don't think he did. I think if he would have cheated, he wouldn't have gotten injured as much. And he would have recovered. He would have recovered a lot quicker.
Some idiot left Ken Griffey Jr. off the ballot too.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, if you want to be honest about it, I mean, because again, you have to bring accomplishments into it. That's just part of it. You can't invent accomplishments. But if you just want to, if you're just taking the eye test, like Ken Griffey Jr. is probably the best baseball player of our lifetime.
Yes. Yeah.
I think Bonds, because of the accomplishment, because Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he ever started taking steroids. We all know this.
Yeah.
And so Bonds and I will say Bonds was a better hitter than Griffey, like just a better solid hitter because, but Griffey just the whole package, man. Griffey was phenomenal back in the day.
That's fair. Picked a bad time to eat crackers. All right, Mikey Gusser for 2. John, I'm digging that Terminator behind you.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
The T-800, different heads too. Can you get in focus?
He replaced that dumbass fucking Baby Yoda that he had. He replaced that with Terminator.
YouTube's gonna take down the video. He has guns.
No, I think we'll be all right.
I got something for the chat. I'll show them. I'll be right back.
What the fuck? Robert Terrell for €5. Check out reality Yannick Bolasie versus Crystal Palace women's team on YouTube. Yannick Bolasie. I mean, let's check it out. Yannick Bolasie versus women's team. Is this Yannick Bolasie versus the whole fucking team? Is that what this is? Let's check it out. Are you serious? Let's watch that shit. That's funny. I won't share audio because there's like a there's a song, but I will watch this.
What the hell are we watching?
This is Yannick Bolasie, who's I assume a professional soccer player, against an entire female professional team. Just watch this. It's a 12-second clip. Right through her legs.
Wow.
Jeez.
Fucking wrecked.
Wow.
All right, chat. Check it out. I saw you guys talking about it. There it is. King Griffey Jr. Baseball.
Ooh.
Super Nintendo. We got Super Tecmo Bowl.
Oh, I remember that.
NBA Live 95.
I love that game.
We got Lakers versus Celtics. And the best of all, Baseball Stars. Baseball Stars was the shit right there. Those were some badass sports games right there. So somebody mentioned King Griffey Jr. Baseball, which is a fantastic game, by the way. That I don't know if I like King Griffey Jr. Baseball or Baseball Stars more, but they're both amazing.
I remember the original John Madden football for Super Nintendo. I had that.
Yeah.
I used to man, you got you play with Emmitt Smith, man, he could just run all over you in that game.
Should we take this opportunity after seeing those women get so easily beat by a man to listen to Megan Rapinoe? I think we should.
Here we go.
She is the perpetual victim, and here she goes.
I'm a member of the LGBTQ community.
Thank you for letting us know.
No one would have realized that.
Yeah, because her sexual identity is important.
I could have only dreamed that I would be standing in the position I am today at the White House. I'm also a professional athlete, and I've helped, along with all of my teammates virtually here today, one teammate literally here today.
Where's your mask?
Win 4 World Cup championships and 4 Olympic gold medals for the United States. And despite those wins, I've been devalued, I've been disrespected, and dismissed because I am a woman. And I've been told that I don't deserve any more than less because I am a woman.
Just to be clear, it has nothing to do with just the fact that you're a woman. It has to do with the fact that the league that you're playing in, no one's fucking interested in it.
Yeah.
The only time anyone cares about women's soccer in the United States, or anywhere really, is every 4 years in the World Cup when a bunch of fucking losers, because of this artificial excitement, decide to get hyped up and pretend like they give a fuck. They get these stupid little scarves. They want to pretend like they're fucking European and get excited about soccer. That is the only reason anyone gives a fuck about you, Megan Rapinoe.
Also, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, no Olympic athletes get paid, right?
They do not get paid for being Olympians. I believe.
Being Olympians, I believe they have that.
I think. I don't want to say that now. I think they have stipends. They may have stipends now.
That's not the same as getting paid.
No. Get paid. You guys can keep talking. I'm looking it up really quick.
Well, I'm looking at female models versus male models.
Oh,
female models make more than their male colleagues. While it's true that top male models can get about $500,000 a year, comparing this to the annual $25 million that top female model Gisele Bündchen makes, like Why does Giselle make $25 million a year compared to top male models making $500,000? Because she generates more fucking revenue. Women in that industry generate more fucking revenue. Therefore, she's getting paid substantially more. So why do men make more in the sports world? Because they not even that they generate more revenue. They actually generate revenue. You motherfuckers are losing money. The NBA is literally keeping you alive and taking the male sports, the NCAA and the NBA are literally keeping your leagues alive because you're losing fucking money. Dumbass, fuck them, victim mentality. Fuck these people.
You see,
good God.
All the wins. I'm still paid less than men who do the same job that I do.
It's not the same job. You're against different competition. I could go out there against little league teams and fucking beat their asses and win a bunch, but I don't think anyone would be watching that. I don't think anyone would fucking care because it's not competitive. It's not the same talent level. So people just simply don't care as much about women's sports right now. Now that can change. There's more people pay attention to women's gymnastics than they do to men's gymnastics.
Easily.
You probably could say the same thing about women's volleyball too, versus men's volleyball and how much attention that gets and how much attention we pay to it during the Olympic season, all of these other things. But this specific sport, no one gives a fuck about you.
For each trophy, which there are many, and for each win, for each tie, and for each time that we play, it's less. And I know there are millions of people who are marginalized by gender in the world and experience the same thing in their jobs. And I know that there are people who experience even more, where the layers of discrimination continue to stack against them. And I and my teammates are here for them. We on the U.S. Women's National Team today are here because of them.
There you go. And followed up by a little promo by President Biden. Equal payday is a big deal around here, right? Megan Rapinoe and Margaret Midge Purse. I don't even know who this person is, but probably a female soccer player. It's the Zack Snyder movie. Slow-mo.
I got a question for old China Joe, man. How did that $15 minimum wage thing go?
Not well so far.
Okay.
It's all a disaster, dude. Everything's so fucked right now, and it's only gonna get worse. Good Lord.
And that's nothing more than a virtue signal from Joe Biden.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's all they do is virtue signal. That's all any of these fucking people do. And it's only going to continue. And again, this is bigger than sports, and this is why, in a Donald Trump White House, you would have never seen some bullshit like that. But that's why. That's why there has been a coordinated effort by the media to continue to lie and misrepresent and twist things, because it gives them a platform to spew their nonsense. That's where it is.
You know what? I should make a suggestion in. I suggest, considering that we're all pretty much media, we should all get the same amount of pay as Don Lemon, because we're doing the exact same thing Don Lemon's doing. Just a little bit different. Don Lemon is making his millions. I want equal pay as Don Lemon in.
That's true. And I've never randomly fucking groped dudes in bars either. So I think I should get paid more than Don Lemon just for that.
Yeah. Don Lemon, man, he's always playing the victim. Don Lemon's probably making, I don't know what, 15 million a year, something like that.
There's no way. Can it really be paying that dude that much? I don't think CNN has that kind of money.
He's in the millions, put it like that.
Yeah, he's in the millions for sure. I agree with that. Mick Walsh for €2. Who's going to win the Outkick woke bracket?
Oh yeah, I saw that the other day.
Did you guys see this?
I think Peter King. I think Peter King has to win it.
I don't think so. I think Peter King got eliminated.
Did he?
It's got to be Jamel Hill,
the non-binary region.
Okay, no, yeah, Karen Rovell will win. Karen, if Peter King faced Rovell, he probably lost. But Peter King
eliminated by Pat Ford.
What? Really? Dude, after Peter King's debate with Clay Travis, man, holy fuck, that was cringe beyond belief. Dan Woken is a fucking idiot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat
Mark
Ford
Jones. Mark Jones is an idiot.
Keith Olbermann. Look at that Keith Olbermann ratio
Ooh,
over Jalen Rose.
He's a 1 seed.
Jamel Hill, I think, might be the winner.
Ooh,
I think she's gonna be the winner, man. She's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I think
I'm surprised.
Hill.
I'm surprised Kellerman and Levitard was that close.
God, look at this fuck. She should probably just advance to the finals. I think Jamel Hill will win.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's my bet. All right. And Attack Shark for 5. Always the question, was it Belichick or Brady? Question answered. Back to the Pats of the 70s and 80s. Great show. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind those 80s Patriots. My Bears won a championship by playing them, so I'm down for it. Mike Hill, $5. Just saw Megan in a Gatorade commercial. I wonder how much they paid her to be in the commercial. Probably less than the men, honestly. Not even fucking around. Probably less than the men, because no one cares about her.
I've only seen her in a few woke commercials, and that's pretty much it.
John went Terminator on us.
Yeah,
there.
what the hell was that? You went full Terminator. That was awesome.
What happened?
You sound so like digitized and shit. It sounds
Yeah, it's
really
awesome.
weird.
It's awesome.
Something happened on the audio.
Holy
It's
shit.
like crackly and fuck. Just listen to if you listen to the playback for a second, you'll hear it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So I don't know what it is.
Ooh, yeah, you might want to leave and come back. It's bad. It's really bad.
That's crazy.
That was awesome.
All right.
Go ahead and say it, Ryan. Go ahead and say it.
Well, yeah. The problem is John has like thousands of dollars worth of fucking equipment, and that's why it fucks up all the time. That's why him and Jeremy are constantly fucked up.
Oh, the wires are probably crossing each other.
Yeah, you're
It
good.
sounds
now.
good now.
You're good now.
Yeah, I know it does that, man. Oh, it's bad in OBS sometimes. So
That was rough.
yeah,
that was fucking rough. I was like, what the fuck? Daniel Newbert for
John
5.
John
Go ahead.
entered the Matrix. The jack of all casuals.
yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty good. Thank you, Jack of all casuals, for the $2. Daniel Newbert for 5. MLB has completely embraced sports gambling, even having it in their broadcasts. How can they still justify keeping Pete Rose out for that? I think they'll probably wait till he dies, unfortunately. I think that they'll wait till he dies and then induct him. That's my personal opinion. That's kind of always what I've thought, and it's bullshit.
Just remember, this guy makes millions of dollars a year right here.
What the fuck? Oh, Stelter. Yeah. That's typically how I look when I record videos. Just
No,
without the suit part.
I don't think you look. I don't think you look quite like Stelter though.
Look at his socks, though. Do you think he was like? This is a completely posed thing. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, he very intentionally made this
Yes,
just so he
yes.
could put it out.
Absolutely. There's
I
a
mean,
woman that has sex with that man.
Oh god, I've recorded quite a few videos in my boxers, but I'm never gonna let anybody take a picture of me doing it and then post it.
Yeah. All right. What is this? Ryan's passed for $1 with a super chat. Thank you. With like a very old picture of me that was on my MySpace profile that I cannot remove because you can't access MySpace anymore. But it's still there.
It's still out there.
I can't get on it.
Yeah.
So I can't get on there to delete anything off of it. So thank you, though. Ryan's passed. Dark Side Droids for $5. Whammon feelings equals economic illiteracy. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Dark Side Droids. Good to see you, man. I see you came back to Twitter, too.
I was just talking about baseball stars, Dark Side Droids. I know that'll make you happy. One of the best baseball games ever made. I know Dark Side Droids loves that game.
Mick Walsh for €2. Rapinoe shoving the alphabet soup gang in our face. Yeah, of course. I'm a woman. I'm a member of the LGBTQ plus community, and I have been victimized.
Stelter has bad genes.
Yeah, he's not even wearing jeans in that picture. Jock Nerdy for $5. The WNBA is a tax write-off for the NBA. Probably. Probably.
All they're doing is losing money.
Yep.
I mean, what kind of a business? That is just bad business that they're subsidizing the WNBA because they're losing money every single year. The WNBA loses an average of $10 million per year. Why is the NBA continuing to subsidize them? If I'm an investor, I'm not going to invest in something that's going to lose money. You're never going to get your money back.
Bam Bam Bigelow says Ryan Kittle is going to a New York nursing home. I fucking hope not. I'd like to survive, please. Megan Songer for $5. I had no idea that women had a pro soccer league in the U.S. till I looked it up after seeing this video the other day. You know why you didn't, Michael? Because no one fucking cares. No one goes to the games. No one talks about them. No one cares. And that's why they don't get paid. Jeremy Harder for $5. In response to Megan, know your damn role and shut your mouth. Thus saith The Rock.
Just so you understand, these are the people that are pushing all of this nonsense right here. This is why it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse.
I'll put that over there. It's okay to not be okay right now. That's the main thing I want to say to everyone watching. It wasn't until this Friday night that I hit a wall. I was supposed to be finishing my nightly newsletter that I mentioned earlier, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't get it done, and that's when the tears came. I mean, yeah, there were some messages from guys trying to do that performative masculinity thing, saying men shouldn't cry or talk about crying.
Oh, barf. This is a guy who got a special...
I didn't see that coming. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
Darkside Droids for $2. Smash the like button or you have the gay. Thank you, Darkside Droids. The Jack of All Casuals for $2. John entered the Matrix. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Ricky Jackson for $2. Feminism ruined sports. That's true. You can't deny that. There's that dollar from Ryan's past. Thank you. Benegator for $2. CBS/Schefter. NFL going to 17 games in 2021. That is official then, huh?
Man. Yeah, I believe so.
Is that official?
I think so.
All about that money. I think that's one of the things that they used as leverage in these new deals, in these new TV deals as well, because they needed to do something to give the impression that they can give these guys a better deal like than they're getting right now.
Yeah.
Let's see if I got Schefter on notifications, I think. Let's see what his ass is saying. Yep, NFL is expected to expand the regular season schedule this week to 17 games. The league has played a 16 games regular season schedule since 1978, by far the longest without a stretch in NFL history, or longest without a change in NFL history.
How many preseason games are they going to play then?
They're bumping it back to two.
Probably.
Yeah.
It should just be 2.
Yeah, there should have always only been 2. And honestly, I really don't even need that, but I kind of get it. But like even like college football doesn't have any preseason games. You just go right into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These guys can handle it.
But I get why they have preseasons, because you're trying to get down to 53-man roster.
You don't care about the fucking top 30 or 35 people on your team. Your preseason is really one to get everybody just a little used to game, but also, like John said, you're figuring out who your 45 through 53 is going to be.
The only thing I want to see, man, just have the starters play 2 series, first game, then after that, put all the other guys in and just kind of eliminate it from there.
Yeah, see that. Manohar Rajan for $5. Leftist talking points is a better way to give people hearing loss than the shooting range with no ear protection. Yeah, probably so. That's pretty good, Manohar. Appreciate it. $5 from Darkside Droids. Fuck you, Jeremy. You compared Ken Griffey Jr. baseball to baseball stars. That's like comparing Johnny Utah to Tom Brady.
Oh, come on now. King Griffey Jr. baseball is pretty fucking good. I will say baseball stars is better, but don't disrespect King Griffey Jr. baseball. It's pretty damn good. It's respectable. It's definitely up there, Dark Side Droids. Come on, you know. Have you played King Griffey Jr. Baseball, Ryan?
I've never played for the Super Nintendo. I played Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball on the 64, though.
It's not the same. But the Super Nintendo version is awesome. But Baseball Stars is better. Baseball Stars is better. But King Griffey Jr. Baseball is really good. A really good game. But Tecmo Super Bowl is the best sports game ever made. Tecmo Super Bowl, specifically this version right here, the Super Nintendo version, is the best ever. Okay? Get Randall Cunningham and just fuck them up. That's all you got to do.
I missed some super chats. Not this one. I didn't see one from Billy King, but I did miss some other ones. So thank you guys. Let's see. Mike Hill, I said that one. Michael Songer for $2. The Browns weren't the Browns back then. Yeah, absolutely, Michael. We talked about that, how really it was like the structure that then became the Ravens that was the Browns. Painting services by Steve for $5. Put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. Agreed.
Absolutely.
I think you're going to find too much denial from us here. Especially from John, because he wants all of his Astros to eventually make it to the Hall of Fame as well. So,
well, the only one of this current iteration of the Astros, Verlander's getting in, and Altuve is the only other one, I believe, that was on the way to getting in anyway.
Well, most of them are too young, like to really.
Yeah.
Like people like Correa and
Correa's problem has been his
Bregman. They're too young.
Yeah. But none of them were as good as Altuve anyway. Altuve was pretty much the only one that was on that Hall of Fame track, if you ask me.
Oh, I've got a lot of questions about Altuve.
Now, I hear you, chat. I love how the chat's talking old school sports games, but Bo Jackson's not on Tecmo Super Bowl. He was on Tecmo Bowl. So Tecmo Super Bowl was the next one. Bo's not on that one. So Tecmo Bowl had Bo and Walter Payton, and you're kind of insane if you don't get one of those two. Bo Jackson was just stupidly good on the first Tecmo Bowl, but the second Tecmo Bowl or Tecmo Super Bowl, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas are probably the two best running backs in that game, if I'm remembering correctly. But the reason I use the Eagles is because Randall Cunningham actually obviously can run the ball, and he can throw the ball. So I try to lead the league in passing and rushing whenever I'm the Eagles. And it keeps up with your statistics, unlike the first Tecmo Bowl.
There you go. Chris Latito for $2. 3/24/2001. Randy Johnson hits Bird with pitch. R.I.P.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that.
Clay Travis tweeted it out yesterday.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. Joe Montana football. Dude, I've got Joe Montana Sports Talk football. I love Sports Talk
Joe
football.
Montana football.
Yes.
Joe Montana.
So fucking good. There was one, was it Joe Montana Sports Talk 94? And I remember my cousin and I were playing it, and I want to say he had the 49ers and I had the Steelers, if I'm not mistaken. And then he completed a pass to Jerry Rice, and I believe I had Rod Woodson. And we were like, I was chasing him down while he had, and then the game froze. And we've literally never forgotten that moment because we don't know we're like, what the fuck would have happened? It still keeps me up at night. Let's see. Did you find it?
See this? I don't know. It was on the 24th though, right? So maybe it was more than yesterday.
Yeah, it was a few days ago. Yeah, on the anniversary of it. So
here it is. We gotta watch it. It's always worth a watch, especially to see the reaction of the catcher.
Oh, when he hits the bird. Yeah.
Look at the catcher. Oh shit!
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
Like where'd oh, there it is. Like you see the bird flop. Like there, you see him?
Yeah.
All his feathers are gone.
That's crazy.
He fucking literally plucked a bird. one thing I did see too that I got caught up on was Nike canceled a 4th of July sneaker with the first American flag on the back, but it's now released a Satan-inspired sneaker with a limited edition size of 666. Satire is truly dead.
I heard about that. Brandon Tatum said that it wasn't actually Nike though. I don't know the whole thing about that.
It says Nike isn't officially releasing the shoes for your information, but they are Nike's being modified to release. I'd sue them over it if I were Nike. although that may be what a creator wants. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, can't get American flag on sneakers anymore.
Yeah, that little Nas video is disgusting.
Is it? I didn't see it.
Don't watch it, man. Don't watch it.
These people are crazy.
Eli Saul for $5. Follow up super chat. MLBPA open to discussing moving 2021 MLB All-Star Game from Atlanta after new voting laws passed in the state per CBS report. Yeah, I actually saw that as well. That's insane. I see a lot of fucking these woke pieces of shit talking about, oh, no more, nothing else in Georgia. First it was the fucking pro-life shit a couple years ago. Now it's voter laws. Heaven forbid someone be required to show their ID or not be handed out food and water or whatever while voting.
I know.
It's so clearly targeted.
And we can't, and the sad thing is we can't talk about it that much here. You know, like I can't. This is why people that's want to upload to D-Day Cobra anymore, because I can't fucking talk about what I want to on D-Day Cobra. I can't fucking say what I want to say over there because there's a lot I want to fucking say. There's a lot.
I'm going to plug the website for us. This is why we have blackandwhitenetwork.com. Hopefully it's up in a few days. You can go there, become a member, and you're going to get us uncensored. We're going to be talking about election. We're going to be talking about this transgender sports stuff, the Deshaun Watson stuff, uncensored, and there's nothing that YouTube can do about it.
Yeah, and that's the problem. You can't do it on this platform. I mean, Odyssey's a great platform. Rumble's something I need to upload more on, but it's so frustrating right now, man. It really, really is. And yes, Christian Okoye was a fucking beast in Tecmo Super Bowl. Christian Okoye would just fucking run people over.
Mark Roberts for $5. I look forward to every Sunday afternoon for your live stream videos. I believe women want equality when it only comes to money and power. Yeah, not the actual responsibilities that are work. Yeah, I agree. And hey, if I could get that, I'd probably get that too. If I didn't actually have to fucking do anything, I did half the work and got paid the same, I'd be happy at that. I'd be pressing for that, but that's not fucking reality. Stephen Boone for $5. Did LeBron get paid both as a male and female athlete by putting on a dress in the Progressive insurance commercial? Goat don't wear dresses.
Oh, man.
Maybe. Rob Dalton for 10. Been listening to you guys for 5-6 months now. Looking forward to your videos and live streams. You guys are brutal, and it's awesome. Thank you, Rob Dalton. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yep.
And then Michael Songer for 2. Christian Okoye was a beast on Tecmo Super Bowl. Absolutely.
He was, man. He was a beast. I don't know how long he played. He only played for a few years in the NFL. He peaked. He had a few good seasons. And I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he got injured or what.
Hey, I don't even remember.
I really want to play Tecmo Super Bowl with updated rosters against Ryan online. I really want to do this. So.
Beat the fuck out of you. I don't even care.
You're not going to beat the fuck out of me at Tecmo Super Bowl, dude. You're just not going to fucking do it, okay?
I'm not even going to play it a single time before it happens, and I'm just going to go and play.
Get the shit beat out of you. I will fuck you up. You can get your fucking sorry ass fucking Bears and get Mitch Trubisky. Is he still your fucking quarterback?
No.
Where's he at now?
He got signed by who the fuck signed Trubisky?
He's so sorry. I don't even know where he went.
Buffalo, I think. Maybe Buffalo. Let me check. Yeah, he's back up in Buffalo. We got Andy Dalton. Go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Andy
God.
Dalton's gonna wreck shit.
No, he's not.
Did you guys see the Bears? Hold on. Let me fucking search my time.
Yes. NHL 94 was fucking awesome. Like NHL 94, 95, and 96 were all awesome games. Those games were fucking great. Blades of Steel where you could fight. I'm loving this old school video game discussion. Matter of fact, we're considering, it's nothing I've really thrown out there big time, but I have been considering doing like a retro gaming discussion show for geeksandgamers.com premium. I mean, we obviously have the anime show that Ivan is premiering this week. I just uploaded some Titanfall 2 gameplay. Playing Mario Kart on Monday. I'm playing Titanfall 2 on Tuesday. And then we got a lot more shows that are coming up. And I would love to do like a retro gaming show for our premium members. That'd be badass.
Yeah, look at like this is like the Bears social media is just going all out because they know they're a joke. They're literally just trolling people with this. QB1, fucking Andy Dalton. They got quoted replies. Like they got a lot of fucking heat from that, obviously, because it's such a Bears thing to do. They also tweeted this out after like Tampa Bay celebrating, getting the band back together. Everybody's returning. They tweet this out. Their fucking special teams unit getting the band back together. Oh, so at least they know they're fucking trash.
Hey, JV says that you can get NHL 94 on Xbox Live for free. Does it have online play? I'll be curious to know that. If it has online play where you actually play competitively, that'd be pretty badass. So, Jeremy Roenick on NHL 94 was unstoppable. I'm waiting to see if it's
President-elect Archie Bunker for $5. Can I get a producer credit on Sports Wars? Asking for a friend.
Someone fixed it, so now it's actually I'm only getting credit for what I deserve to get credit for.
Yeah, I check my IMDb. Most of it is correct.
Mine wasn't there for a while.
I know they had you basically the mad creator of every channel there is.
D-Day Cover should do a FIFA stream. I don't play soccer, and I don't know much about it. FIFA's games have been fun.
Rules.
Yeah, I've played.
You can't use your hands, Jeremy.
Yeah, I know, fucker. I played the FIFA games back in the day. They're really fun. But I don't know. I just want to do some sports streams, and we actually play against each other. Like I want to get something lined up. I mean, I went and bought the show. MLB The Show. I went and bought that because I was talking to you about me and you playing against you. Because
we should fucking wait. You should wait till fucking April 20th. The show's coming out on April 20th. The new one.
The new one. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we might do something like that. I'll get my ass beat at that game though. But as long as we play Tecmo Super Bowl as well, so I can beat the fuck out of you, I'll be okay with that.
I bet Rip would play with us. Like he fucking hates that game, but he plays it a lot. Both of
the show?
Actually, both. He hates FIFA and he hates the show, and he plays them both a lot. So, Ricky Jackson for $2. I hate how YouTube deletes comments. Yeah, YouTube, the Google mods have been pretty aggressive lately. It's ironic some of the shit that gets through that I'm like, what the fuck? How is that in there that you have to delete when people are like legitimately coming in? You're trying to get your stream taken down and shit. Vice just random occurrences of stuff that they'll delete. But we're sorry about that. That is the way it is. All right, guys. We've been going an hour. I'm gonna probably fucking die. So, John, what do you guys got going on?
Oh, not much. Rose already put out a video. I'm probably gonna make that Draymond Green video later on. I'm going to eat though first, but that's pretty much it. blackandwhitenetwork.com. The site is pretty much ready, but I'm trying to wait on some LLC stuff to come in so I can attach my memberships to PayPal, set that up as a business account, then everything will be ready to go.
Nice, man. I dig it. That'll be awesome. Jeremy, what do we got going on?
If you're alive, we'll play Mario Kart tonight. That's a 50-50 shot at this point.
You could always host it.
No, I don't want to do that. No, I mean, I wouldn't mind, but then everybody has to be on Discord because my shitty microphone still can't do screen share. That's the problem. Anyway, we'll have Mario Kart tonight over on the Twitch channel. Geeks and Gamers team will be there. And like I said, geeksandgamers.com, our website, premium membership is where it's at. So thank you guys for the support. We appreciate it. We'll see you a little bit later tonight.
That's right. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace.